Hello, and welcome to the latest time-lapse painting. Now this one, The Power and the Glory, this started as a title really. It's inspired by a conversation I had with a Lancaster rear gunner who used to recite the Lord's Prayer on takeoff. I think he gave him something to do, take his mind off it, and he said that the length of the prayer was exactly the same as the length of a Lancaster's takeoff run. So the power and the glory would come pretty much just as the Lancaster took off. Now I always think of him whenever I'm in church, and this painting slowly formed in my mind. I just liked the idea of showing a Lancaster head on at full power, and just at the point of takeoff, so it's starting to drift a little bit. The Lancaster used to swing to port, so it's not dead straight, it's just yawing a little bit. And of course the propellers, this painting was pretty much always going to be about 4 big propeller discs. So that was the basic concept, and so it's just a case, big Lancaster and a sky behind it. Now the thing is that whenever I start a painting with such a vague notion of the sky, then I end up painting loads and loads of different skies, and this one's no exception. I think I probably went through at least 12 different skies. I've cut most of them out. This video originally started off at 15 minutes, and I've got it down to 5 now, but in doing that I've lost a lot of the different skies, so maybe I'll do an extended version at some point. But anyway, as you can see, the idea of this was to have these 4 prop discs reflecting the sun, and you can also see the sun reflected in the bomb aimer's blister and also in the nose turret. That's what it was all about. And the more I worked on the sky, the more it competed with the prop discs. So as you'll see, in the end we end up with a very plain sky, but at the moment, yeah, the sky at the moment is too interesting. What I'm doing now is just painting some trees. You put a basic dark form on, and then you put the highlights on. And then this is one of the several Lancasters in the background. Again, basic form, and then highlights. It's the highlights that emphasize the shape of the aircraft. So you've got to really be careful when adding the highlights. One of the hardest things of this painting was the runway. I wanted it to be wet, I wanted it to reflect the aircraft, and obviously the sky. But there's no real reference to work from. You have to, try things and just see if they work. So as you can see, I'm putting a lot of paint on and off the runway just to see if it works. This actually took quite a while, and also trying to get some sort of perspective into the runway. But the biggest problem at the end was the cockpit. The cockpit is a focal point of an aircraft, a bit like the eyes of a person. So it needed to stand out. Now as you can see, I'm putting a bit of light coloured sky there to try and make it stand out. It needed that light coloured sky, but the problem was to try and make that light coloured sky look natural. And of course, as you see now, I've gone back to a dark sky. Lost the prop discs as well. Thinking that, okay, maybe it'll just work, maybe I'll put some highlight on the cockpit, but it didn't. It needed something. So you see, I'm putting the prop discs back in again, but the cockpit really needed that light bit of sky around it. So pretty much the last thing I did was to put that back in. And that's it. It's the finished result. And anyway, there we are. So prints and the original are now available from the website. If you've enjoyed watching it, please like and share, and look out for the next one. Thanks for watching.